I own Capital Kitchen on State Street. I've been there for just over 12 years. May of 2008, I opened. It's all the goodies that you need for your home and your kitchen. I always wanted to feel like it's a candy store for people who love to cook at home. So cookware and bakeware and gadgets, linens and knives, dishes, all sorts of things to make your kitchen beautiful and functional.
I will put a plug in for, we bought our countertop composter from you guys about a year or so ago. That was very attractive. And with the new composting laws, if anyone wants an attractive countertop like composting bin for, before you take it outside, Jess has them.
Awesome. Thank you. Compost has been huge. All of July I felt like that was all I was selling, June into July. Wow. And so it's been a big boom for compost.
Awesome. And so Jess, we're several months into the COVID-19 pandemic now. And so I'd love for you to chat with us about what challenges your business has faced during this time.
So my business is feeling pretty different right now. I'm still not open for in-person shopping. When everything sort of shut down in mid-March, once the school shut down, that was sort of, that really set the path for me as to what would happen next. I'm a mom of an awesome 8-year-old daughter. And so once she wasn't in school, that changed everything in terms of the time that I could be there during the day. My 9-hour days went down to 3-hour days. And at the time, when it didn't seem safe to open, I have 2 part-time employees, or had 2 part-time employees, and they are fabulous older women, one of whom definitely didn't feel safe being there anymore, working with the public anymore. And just, everything changed so much. So everyone's using the word pivot. It's a little overused during this time, right? Everybody's pivoting here and there, but I made a big pivot to an online model. I had never sold anything online. I had never sold as much as a gift certificate online. So I figured it's 2020, it's time to get with the program and sell something online. So I have my husband and I are working on a huge website kind of behind the scenes that will launch hopefully at the end of this month. But in the meantime, we have a great sort of interim website up there that has a lot of things. But that's been a big change for me. So online ordering, phone ordering, and curbside pickup for everyone on weekday afternoons. Once school was out, if you want to call it that, the last day of school, whatever that meant, back in June, all of my daughter's camps were canceled. We never really had to make that tough choice of whether we would have felt comfortable sending her or not, because they were all canceled anyway. And so this model has kind of lasted through the summer and will likely last beyond, depending on what school is going to look like in the fall. So it's working well. I mean, it's not exactly the same. It's been a big change. I really miss talking to people in person. And so then I feel like when people call on the phone, they're like, I have to go because I just want to that makes me sound pitiful. But it's just connecting with customers is my favorite thing, and talking about recipes and talking about food and who's cooking what. And so I'm missing that, but I'm finding other ways to kind of fill that void by talking to them on the phone, of course. Every weekday afternoon I go in for a few hours and I fill all my big green bags and line them up on our curbside table for people to pick up.
Good, how are you?
But it feels different. I mean, I haven't had anyone in my space for, now 5 months. So that's crazy to think about that.
Right. So both of your part-time employees are not working in the store right now.
Correct.
It's just you.
It's just me. Yep. It's just me.
And so the customer experience, should they want to buy anything, is either they call you or they go online. And so how does that work? Do they get to pick what day they want to pick it up, or like when they come to pick it up, what should they expect?
Yeah, when someone submits an online order, that prompts me I see the order come through, and then I just send them an email back pretty quickly to say, when would you like to pick up? Here are your options. I'm very good, I have to say, at putting things out really quickly. Mm-hmm. I want people to know that I understand, like, if they were able to come in the store, they would get that thing with a level of immediacy. So I want to provide that to them on some level. And so if someone places an order, at 2:30 on a Thursday, I can generally say, do you want me to put it out right now? And so the whole thing is about making it conceptually, it seems like an inconvenience. So the whole thing is making it really easy for them. And I think I've succeeded in doing that really well. I put things up quickly. I pack the bags quickly, and I give them a big window to pick up. I say, your things are out there between 1 and 4. You don't have to pinpoint and say, I'll be there at 2:47. Sure. Like they can just come by and pick it up anytime.
So everything that is on your website is in stock.
Yes, everything for the most part, and almost everything that's in the store is on the website, but not completely. And so on the website, it says everywhere, if you're not seeing what you're looking for, definitely call me or email me, because it might be here and it's just not on the site yet.
So Jess, have you been able to take advantage of any, I guess, help during this time, whether it's like federal or state or like local programs that are out there to help small businesses?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I received funds for through the CARES Act, which was the large grant through the state of Vermont. And so that was amazing. And that's definitely a bridge, and then the MEND funds, which were a piece of the Montpelier Development Corporation. I received that grant as well. So yeah, all of that has been tremendously helpful and kind of a lifeline, because I'm doing great. I'm doing enough to keep my store open, to keep the lights on, to pay the rent, all of that stuff. But it's a loss of sales for sure, just based on the circumstances. I think at this point I've established a trust relationship with a lot of customers, that I'm reliable in terms of sourcing good things of good quality, dish towels that feel great, like, a knife that's awesome. I think of, I don't know, I feel like I'm good at curating what I have in the store. And so I think a lot of people trust me to do that for them, even if they can't actually like feel the dish towel or smell the dish soap. So I think they trust me, and that makes a big difference. But I think more than ever, it's just so crucial to support downtown businesses. Everyone, and we find this socially too, everyone's in a different place right now, right? With what they feel comfortable doing. And it's a new world to navigate. I mean, I think a lot of my fellow business owners in town are doing an awesome job, adjusting and doing what they feel comfortable doing. So this is what I feel comfortable doing at the time, building out the website, making curbside pickup easy, and for now, still having my doors closed. On a personal note, seeing my parents being in each other's lives in a real way is crucial for me. It's a vital piece of all of this, and it's a lot of what has driven all of my decisions about what to do with the business, what to do with school. I can't not hug my mom. I can't. So I have to, and she can't not hug me. So we've really based our lives around what are we doing here to keep them safe, to be able to keep seeing them. We're all healthy people. We all want to be together as much as we can. So that's been a huge piece of this for me.
Right. So then how can people find you online so that they can purchase from your store?
So capitalkitchenvt.com is our online shop. And like I said, it'll still be capitalkitchenvt.com, but the site will look really different in a few weeks in a really exciting way and have tons more functionality. The online, the e-commerce store is only a piece of it, the online shop. There'll be a blog component. There'll be recipes. There'll be more content being created there. That's super exciting for me to think about developing. And we're going to start shipping, which is a big thing, because right now it is only curbside. And so I've had so many people who are like, they email me immediately after they place the order. And they're like, I live in Hawaii. Like, I can't pick this up. And so I've been kind of shipping here and there just to sort of practice my system of fulfillment and posting and all of that. But I will be officially shipping when this new site launches. So that's really exciting to kind of expand our reach. I mean, my priority is always to serve the awesome community of home cooks that surround us here. But it's pretty fun to think about like that reach sort of expanding.
Awesome. Well, Jess, thanks so much for taking the time to chat with us today. We really appreciate it.
Thanks, Kristen. Thanks for making the time to do this. It's awesome.
Yeah, of course. And best of luck with your business.
Thank you very much.
All right. Thanks. Bye.
Bye.